numbering and lettering, the gold outlining. The tip is won by Vaucher and Las Lomas. This is Brooks Yama handling the basketball for the Knights. Again, playing without Aiden Williams today. Here's Vaucher, a jumper from straightaway inside the three-point line, and he gets Las Lomas on the board.
Yeah, Vaucher does that the whole game. It's going to be really good night or good morning for Las Lomas.
Marin Catholic answers the other way. That's Jake Ryan. He was hot in the second half in yesterday's game against St. Joseph Notre Dame, and he puts the Wildcats in front.
The Irish sharpshooter from Marin.
So Marin Catholic takes the early 3-2 lead here. Just 40 seconds into the contest. Three-pointer off the mark by Pagna. Rebound out of bounds will stay with the Knights.
These two teams match up well. They're kind of the same size, really good athletes at the forward positions. All the kids can shoot the basketball. This is going to be a really good game.
Issue with the shot clock. 3-2 Wildcats. They got the three-pointer from Jake Ryan, and Las Lomas getting a bucket from Julian Vaucher. Vaucher averaging 17 points per game in this tournament, and Ryan comes in averaging 11 and a half, and both of them getting early buckets in this contest.
Yeah, they've had trouble. They got the new scoreboards, and they've gone to kind of like a wireless, it looks like a wireless approach, and sometimes they've had trouble resetting the shot clock the last few days.
So we get a break in the action, just 42 seconds into the contest. We'll take a timeout until they resume. You're watching the Chris Vaughn Tour Spartan Classic on the NFHS network.
At Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, we want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, ortho care for life.
Las Lomas with the basketball, 42 seconds into the contest. Marin Catholic leading by a 3-2 count.
Yeah, they don't have the score up. Oh.
So Las Lomas inbounds, Pagna. Good look inside Vaucher, but Jake Ryan there to block the shot. And here come the Wildcats the other direction. The runner by Joe Hammond's off the mark. Brooks Yama there to grab the rebound. Here's Pagna out to Vaucher for a three in the right corner. That is good. 5 of the Las Lomas points. And they're up by a couple. Here's Marin Catholic breaking pressure. Hammond swings it to Ryan in that corner again. Back out to Hammond on the wing. He'll take the open three. And the rebound goes to the Knights. Brooks Yama mixing it up to grab his second board. Pagna dealing with some pressure in the backcourt from his counterpart, Hammond. That's a good point guard matchup. Pagna against Hammond.
I'll say.
Here's Vaucher. Elbow jumper is good. He's feeling it in the early going. All 7 of the Knights' points.
Yeah, Vaucher showed up to ball out this morning.
Right side catching is Oliver Myers. Now Hammond out to the left corner, finding Pontes for a three, and Pontes connects. Second made three-pointer for the Wildcats. And it's a 1-point Las Lomas lead. We play just over 2 minutes. Good offensive start in this one. Both teams come out okay despite the 11 a.m. start as Pagna gets his pocket picked. Here's Hammond. He had a bunch of steals in yesterday's game. He tries a runner in the paint there. Didn't get the foul call. The rebound goes to the Knights. Vaucher already all 7 of the Las Lomas points. steps inside the painted area and misses the short jumper. Off a deflection, it goes to Henry Dibble. Marin Catholic down a point, quickly ahead to Pontes. Swing it around. Here's Dibble. He loves that three-point shot. Misses it this time. It's grabbed by Panyalinan. And a steal by Dibble at midcourt against Panyalinan, and it leads to 2 points the other way. So that gives the Wildcats the lead, a 1 point advantage with 4:50 to go in the opening period.
God, Hammond is just a problem on defense. Here he is again. I mean, that's just
a tie-up.
If you haven't had your cup of coffee in the morning, can you imagine having Hammond just, you're trying to just dribble up peacefully to start off the day, and he's grabbing your heels.
Yeah, he's been all over for the Wildcats, and he was a player that last year was a Marin County Athletic League honorable mention selection. You have to think this year he's going to be on that first team or second team at least. Got a bunch of steals in yesterday's game. He's averaging 17.5 points per game. He's got the ball right now for the Wildcats. 17.5 in this tournament is Hammond averaging. Outside, he'll find Myers for a three-point look, and the rebound to the Knights. Boucher's got it. Boucher, the high dribble, brings it up court all by himself. Goes right to the rim and scores again.
Wow.
He's got all 9 of the Los Lomas points. Here's Hammond, a long three from the wing. Rebound on the floor, tipped out towards Pontes. Bentley Morrow over to Dibble. Now it's Myers in the corner, finding Pontes for another three-point look. Rebound Boucher. 3:20 to go in the opening period. Los Lomas with a 9-8 lead. They got the scoreboard here figured out. And we are well underway as Panyalinan's three from the wing is off the mark. The tip rebound. There's Joe Brodsky. Brodsky battling inside. Can't get the putback. And it's cleared by the Wildcats.
Brodsky's a tough player for the Knights.
Hammond yo-yos the dribble, and Boucher, excellent block shot, and he saved it from going out of bounds as well. What a play. Quickly ahead, Yama to Brodsky. Outside, Panyalinan wants to go right to the hoop, and he scores off the glass for his first bucket of the game, the first player other than Boucher to score for the Knights.
That was a tough play because he had to kind of lean back. I don't know if you saw him, he turned his body to protect going up against a bigger player, and that's a tough shot to make go down. He laid it up nice and soft. Well done by Colin.
Chase Hatch is going to come into the game, and Dominic Hammond as well for Marin Catholic. They're also bringing in Jake Ryan. They'll check in for Pontes, Dibble, and Myers. Los Lomas is checking into the contest, Caden Sanum. Colby Cooley also in there. Brodsky's going to take a rest, along with Freitag. Los Lomas up by 3, 2:15 to go in the opening quarter. Morrow outside. Dominic Hammond gets it back up to the top. 13 to shoot for the Wildcats. Hammond gets it into the paint, trying to lean in. Got grabbed by Panyalinan, and that's a foul.
And like you said, that's going to be a good matchup. You know, you got to stay out of foul trouble for both of these guards. Sometimes when you're guarding a player that's exactly like you, I mean, they're almost the exact build. They play a lot similar. Sometimes you can get in foul trouble.
Hammond gets a couple free throws here, and he makes the first. Again, he's averaging 17.5 points per game in this tournament. He's 2 for 2 from the line in the tourney. The 5'9" junior guard makes them both. And Lucas Rotem's going to give Hammond a rest. Panyalinan handles the basketball for Los Lomas. Up top, Vaucher. He's going to take a three from straight away. And the rebound pulled in by Jake Ryan and the Wildcats. Las Lomas leading Marin Catholic by a point. Over a minute and a half to go in the opening quarter. Dominic Hammond swings it left side. Find Jake Ryan. Ryan falls to the floor and turns it over. First Wildcat turnover the other way. Brooks Yama there to finish. Yama, I should say. So he gets his first bucket. This is Hatch. He's going to try a three, and that's an air ball. Marin Catholic again applying pressure in the Las Lomas backcourt. Brooks Yama quickly ahead. Nice pass. And going up with the right hand and finishing inside was Colby Cooley. 5-point Knights lead in the final minute of the quarter. Unable to flip in the shot was Rotem, and the loose ball rebound to Yama. And driving aggressively is Yaya Mojadidi to get the bucket. And Las Lomas, a good offensive quarter here to start. They're up by 7, their biggest lead.
And one of the best names now in the tournament.
Yaya Mojadidi, a sophomore, scored that bucket. Left side, this is Ryan. Didn't catch cleanly.
Good defense
Losing the
by
handle
the
on
Knights.
it. 20 seconds to go in the period. Rotem outside, finding Morrow. Bentley Morrow's three's off the mark. The tip rebound's going to go out of bounds. Body's falling everywhere right now.
Yeah, well, Ryan is making sure that he's helping him fall down everywhere. Ryan also took a finger to the eye there.
And he got called for the foul.
Yeah, that was nothing worse than waking up and taking a finger early in the morning right to the eye socket.
Las Lomas can get the last shot here. 6 seconds left. And Mojadidi draws the foul on Dominic Hammond, his first. Now just 2.9 seconds left for the Knights. Here's Vaucher at the buzzer, off the mark. Not sure that would have counted anyway. And at the end of 1 quarter of play, it's 17-10 in favor of Las Lomas. You're watching the Chris Von Tour Spartan Classic. This Marin Catholic has a 1-point lead after 3 quarters over Las Lomas. They trailed by as many as 9 early in the second quarter. We're down 2 at the half, and now the Wildcats went in front. A 3 by Jake Ryan to close out that quarter. He's got 11 points. Joe Hammond's got 10, 8 for Henry Dibble, 7 for Theo Pontes for Marin Catholic. Las Lomas paced by Julian Vaucher, 19 of their 39. Marin, he gets a pass here and scores in the bucket on the pass from Brodsky. And Las Lomas, just like that, takes the lead in the opening seconds of the fourth quarter. Up top, Tamer. This is Dibble. Kelly Storms into the game. His pass deflected out.
Kelly Storm's lightning quick. We've seen him this weekend. He comes in off the bench. He'll shoot the 3, plays good D.
6-foot senior, usually ready to go for Marin Catholic when he checks in. Jake Ryan up top for the Wildcats. With 6 to shoot, a long 3 by Dibbles off the mark, and it hit the support above the basket after it hit the back iron, so that's automatically out of bounds, and it will go to the Knights.
Yeah, freshman guarding a senior here. I don't think Colin's too worried. It's probably nice to see that Hammond's not on him right now.
Brodsky working against Dibble. Passes Vaucher.
Wow, Vaucher did a great job just to keep that ball right there.
Vaucher all on the dribble, goes to the rim, scores the bucket, and they draw a blocking foul as well on Marin Catholic as Matthew Tamer hit the deck.
Wow. That's a tall kid with some sweet handles going to work right there late in the clock.
He can put the Knights in front by 4, and not only that, if he can convert this free throw, this will be his third old-fashioned three-point play of this game. And he doesn't convert as Storms has the rebound.
I like the old-fashioned call, though, Pat.
23 for Vaucher to lead the Knights.
Oh.
Into the corner, almost losing it is Tamer. Here's Rotem, the freshman, going right to the rim and scooping it up with the left hand for his first points.
We now know why the freshman's on the floor. That was really nice play.
Wildcats again within 1. This game's been close ever since Las Lomas had that 9-point lead early in the second. Joey Brodsky goes up with the right hand and scores, and that's his first points of the game for Brodsky, who came in averaging 8 points in the first 2 games of this tournament.
Yeah, he's like a Swiss Army knife for the Knights. He does everything.
Jake Ryan drive and kick outside. Rotem feeling it, and he's got a 3. So he was scoreless, and now he scores the last 5 Marin Catholic points, and he pulls the Wildcats even at 45.
Yeah, freshman coming out and balling.
Tough fadeaway jumper in the paint by Panyalinon. Rebound Storms. This is Jake Ryan, far side. Kelly Storms along the baseline, draws contact, and that's another tough foul for Brodsky. That's going to be his 4th.
Yeah, you know, as far as consistency getting the calls there, Brodsky was just moving his feet, and the guard kind of came into him. That's a tough call there, unfortunately, for the Knights. And Brodsky has to sit down, and he's a really good rebounder and defensive player for the Knights, so that's going to have an effect here.
The inbounds coming for the Wildcats. 5:28 to play in the contest, all even at 45.
Yeah, the freshman's heating up.
It's another freshman, Dominic Hammond. So 2 freshmen on the floor for the Wildcats as Hammond makes a drive, and we're going to have a whistle.
Yama.
Second one on Yama.
Hammond is just such a crafty guard. You know, some guards, they're just going to move straight line back. You know, if they make up their mind, Hammond and Colin, both, they'll rock you. If you're running with them on the side, they'll rock you and force some body contact. They're really good that way.
Free throw in and out for Hammond.
Got to make your free throws.
He makes 1 and 2. And a timeout called by the Las Lomas bench. 5:17 to play. Each team playing their final game of this tournament. It's a 1-point Marin Catholic lead. You're watching on the NFHS network.
Brodsky going to work.
Marin Catholic has a 1-point lead. Each side has scored 6 here in the 4th quarter. 5:17 to go. Wildcats on the floor with Joe Hammond, Rotem, Dominic Hammond, Pontes, and Dibble. For Las Lomas, it's Cooley, Panyalinon, Yama, Freitag, and Vaucher.
Yeah, I think the smaller lineup from Marin Catholic got all the guards in right now. They're going to play tough, in-your-face defense.
Panyalinon gets it over to Yama. Swing it over Freitag.
Just got to go by him here.
Halfway through the shot clock for the Knights. This is Yama driving kick into the corner for a tough 3-point look in the corner. The long rebound is tracked by Cooley. A new set for Las Lomas, new shot clock. This is Vaucher. He's got more than half their total. Yama gets a pick from Vaucher, gets it back to him in the paint. Vaucher surrounded by white shirts. Las Lomas keeps the possession with 16 to shoot. They'll get a 3-point look right in front of their bench that misses by Freitag, but another rebound for Cooley and the Knights.
Double dribble. Oh, they got away with it.
Las Lomas has won the rebounding area. They need as they've committed more turnovers. 13 for the Knights, 5 for Marin Catholic in the turnover department. 16 to shoot for Los Lomas. Still down a point here.
Jeez.
And almost a turnover there, and it is as Dominic Hammond came away with it.
Yeah, Marin Catholic, like we said at the start, they came out with the smaller lineup just to have all the guards that play just suffocating defense. It's causing a problem. Knights are having trouble getting into their offensive set.
We're halfway through the fourth quarter. Dominic Hammond, a freshman, gets his shot blocked, and Beauche's block went off of Hammond and out of bounds. It's Knight basketball.
Yeah, you don't bring that in here.
What a game for Beauche. 23 points, 10 rebounds, and he's got at least 3 blocks in this contest.
Yeah, there's a little chatter now. We're getting down to crunch time. Very competitive game.
Pagna swings it over to Freitag. He tries to drive, and he's going to get a chance to go to the free throw line to get some points.
Yeah, I don't know. That was going to be a tough finish there for him.
Hammond got called for the foul. I believe that was his 4th. So it's something to watch for Marin Catholic. 1 of 2 free throws for Los Lomas, and Freitag rebound to the Wildcats, and we're all tied up. 3:43 left. Here's Hammond catching a right-hander, can't get the fall. Rebound on the floor. Dominic Hammond hustling to keep it alive, and he gets called for the travel.
God, the Hammond brothers, man, they are scrappy.
I don't know about that travel. I mean, he had just gotten the ball while he was on the floor.
Yeah, but then he did the dreaded rollover. Can't do that.
Seemed like I thought he got it after he did the rollover.
Well, so did all of Marin Catholic.
We're tied up with 3:20 left. Los Lomas goes to Beauche. He's been their main guy here. 23 points in the contest, half their total, but he gets it stripped by guess who? Joe Hammond again.
And that could have been a foul. He's lucky there.
Here's Rotemmel on the baseline to the other freshman, Dominic Hammond. 22 to shoot. Joe Hammond kicks out. Pontez left corner 3, an air ball grabbed off the floor by Caden Sanum and Los Lomas. So these teams remain tied at that 46-46.
Might have to go back to the Irish sharpshooter. He's sitting on the bench right now for Marin Catholic, Ryan. And here he comes.
$14 to shoot for Los Lomas, taking their time here in this possession. Pagna spinning in the lane, threw it between the legs of Beauche, who tries to track it as he hits the deck.
Jesus.
3 seconds on the shot clock here. Pagna-Linon's got to put it up soon. Tough reverse layup. It hit the rim, and he drew the foul on Marin Catholic.
I mean, it's a, half rugby or 1/4 rugby, 1/4 football, and a little hoops thrown in here right now. Some great plays by both teams, just trying to keep the ball alive.
And a timeout. Marin Catholic comes out of the huddle and a timeout. The Wildcats and Los Lomas even at 46 with 2:18 to go. Los Lomas has kind of led most of this game, but it's been close. Los Lomas had a 9-point lead early in the second quarter, but Marin Catholic quickly made it close from there. Even had a lead at one point in that second quarter. And these teams have had their share of ties and lead changes here in the second half. And now Colin Pagna-Linon goes to the free throw line, averaging 10.5 points in this tournament, points per game, and he's 2 of 2 from the line in the tournament as he gives the Knights the lead.
Yeah, a little shooter's touch here. Watch Colin, he's got a great stroke here.
He's got 8 of his 12 in the second half, and there's Los Lomas going back in front. 2:15 left. Jake Ryan. Joe Hammonds. 16 to shoot for the Wildcats. We're inside the final 2 minutes. Hammond on the drive, can't get it to fall, but he draws the contact on Vaucher.
Yeah, it's fun to watch him because he knows when he gets the switch and Colin can't come rotate with him, he gets the big guy on him, and he's like, how am I going to get to the rim? Uses his body in the air, shields the defender, and gets the call. So, well played.
Already 4 of 5 from the line in this game. He's got 11 points for the Wildcats as he makes the first. He's now the Wildcats' leading scorer in this game. He's scored in double figures in all 3 games of this tournament. As Matthew Tamer checks in for Rotem on the Marin Catholic side. Another free throw to tie the game for Joe Hammond. And he connects. 1:54 left. We are all even once again. We've had one overtime game in this tournament. That was Marin Catholic against St. Joseph Notre Dame yesterday.
Man, look at Colin go to work there. That's prime-time point guard play for all you youngsters.
Up top, holding his free tag. 18 to shoot for the Knights. Ponjolinon steps in the paint, nowhere to go. Here's Vaucher off a pick, takes the 3. Never really got set there, and the rebound goes to Jake Ryan. So we remain tied. Marin Catholic on the possession. 1:20 left. Hammond to Ryan. Ryan wants to go to the hoop. Can't get it to fall. Deflected rebound. Going to go to Santam and Las Lomas. Here comes Ponjolinon. Runner. Good. The right hand, and he slides into the wall behind the basket. Las Lomas goes in front. We're in the final minute. Dibble with 3 off the mark. Jake Ryan the rebound for Marin Catholic. Dibble back to Ryan. 2-point Las Lomas lead on the Ponjolinon basket. Here's Hammond trying to answer in the paint. Off the mark. On rebound, deflected out. Free tag tries to get it. He collides with Ryan. A new set for Marin Catholic as they track it down.
God, Ryan took a shot to the head there.
A 3 by Hammond for the lead, and Joe Hammond connects.
And that was just filthy. Nothing but the bottom. High arcing 3-pointer. Knew the clock was late. Bottoms.
Clutch 3 for Joe Hammond, who has been Marin Catholic's top player in this tournament. He gives them the lead with 25 seconds to go. As we've got a timeout on the floor, we will keep it right here.
Man, what a first game. Just 2 of the best guards that we have in the tournament. And just really fun basketball.
Hammond has scored 6 of his 16 here in this final quarter. As he makes that 3, it was his second 3 of the game, and that's been a big key for Marin Catholic are those 3-pointers, as they have made 9 of them, accounting for more than half of their points. It's 27 of their 51 points from three-point land, compared to Las Lomas, which has 1 made 3-pointer in this game. Now we'll see what the Knights do here. Of course, Julian Vaucher, their leading scorer in this game. He's got 23. He's got the game high 23. Has been 16 of those were scored in the second half. Marin Catholic's done a better job defensively against them here in the second half. With 25 seconds left, of course, the shot clock is off. So we'll see what the Knights do here. Down by 1 with the basketball. It's Cooley, Ponjolinon, Vaucher, free tag, and Santam on the floor. Ponjolinon brings it up. Final 20 seconds of regulation. Left side, catching is free tag. Back to Ponjolinon. 12 seconds now. Ponjolinon gets fouled. Marin Catholic did have a foul to give. Goes against Ryan. Second foul on Ryan. So now 10 seconds for Las Lomas as they inbound on the side.
I'd like to see Vaucher maybe see if they can, maybe they're going to call a timeout, see if they get Vaucher either at the top of the key or at the free throw line, posting up on the high post, or maybe posting low post, get him to go to work and maybe force the foul in an and one. He's done that a few times throughout the game, and because if not, it gets late in the clock, and then it's up to Colin to try to go around Hammond, and that is not an easy task.
Get a look at the Las Lomas bench out of this timeout with 10 seconds to go. Great history for the Los Lomas program. You see these two all-time NCS championships. They were also the NorCal Division I champions in CIF in 2018 before losing to Chino Hills in the state championship game that year.
Yeah, and we got to talk to Brian Dietschy, he's in the building today, who was the coach at that time. I grew up with Dietschy playing hoops, great player, and it turned out to be just a really great coach for Los Lomas for years and years. So his son is a freshman here at De La Salle. Good player.
You talk about this program in the last 20-plus years of only 4 losing seasons. He's a big part of that. He won at Los Lomas just about year after year during his time at the helm of this program. Right now it's Phil Galvin trying to draw something up in that huddle for Los Lomas. Down by 1, 10 seconds to go. You got, again, Boucher is their leading scorer, 23 points, and Panyalinan has scored 10 of his 14 in the second half. So you expect one of those two guys to get the shot for Los Lomas, but of course a lot of that's going to be up to the defense of Marin Catholic and the thief that they have on the floor in Joe Hammond. Hammond has been tenacious defensively. You'd certainly expect him to be on the all-tournament team.
Yeah, Boucher's now kind of working over to that corner. Maybe he's going to try to pump fake and go to the rack here.
The inbound's coming from Freitag for Los Lomas. Again, 10 seconds left. Looking to get it in, struggling. He finds Panyalinan. Panyalinan with 7. Panyalinan steps in the paint, bodies hit the deck, and it's going to be a blocking foul on Marin Catholic. And that's going to be free throws because it's the 15th foul.
Wow, that was a big play there. Thought they would look for Boucher, but we knew one of the options was going to be CP going to work, and that was what the Knights went with. He had to almost do kind of a mini Euro to the right so that he didn't get the charge. Let's see if he's got his automatic stroke ready to rock and roll here. 5.8 seconds left.
First free throw is good by Panyalinan. Trying to go in front in this tightly contested game. Los Lomas hoping for their first win of the season. And he missed it. The rebound to Marin Catholic, ahead to Pontes of 1 second in front of half court. His shot is off the mark, and Marin Catholic for the second straight day is going to overtime. We'll bring it back for the extra 4 minutes after this. You're watching on the NFHS Network. All tied at 51 as we go to the 4-minute overtime. Marin Catholic in OT for the second straight day. Yesterday they fell to St. Joe's 67-65. Here's Dibble right off the bat trying a 3 in the corner. That's an air ball grabbed by Los Lomas. And Porter Freitag. Colin Panyalinan made 1 of 2 free throws with 5 seconds left to tie the game and send it to OT. The second miss, of course, meant we're in OT right now. Boucher been quiet a little bit in the second half, tries to go to work in the paint. Couldn't get the shot to fall. No foul call. Rebound out of bounds to Los Lomas.
Boucher's crafty, especially from the right side of the floor. He works back into the left side, middle of the key, and he's really good.
Inbounds goes to Brooks Yama. Swing it over to Panyalinan. Around the baseline, he spins around, everything but the finish. Rebound grabbed by Pontes and Marin Catholic. Here's Joe Hammond on the push. Outside Jake Ryan. Surprised he didn't take that 3. Pontes pump fakes a 3 and slips.
Oh, no. It might be
foul.
Colin. I don't know if that's his 4th. Colin.
Looks like it is his 4th.
So him and Hammond both have 4. That's a big development here.
Nobody has scored yet in the overtime. We've played almost a minute. 3 by Ryan is an air ball. Tracked down by the Knights. Panyalinan stays in bounds as he dribbles it into the front court.
And Hammond couldn't pressure him because he's got 4 fouls. He was good.
Second overtime game of the tourney, both involving Marin Catholic. Here's Panyalinan. Good look. Cooley kicks it back outside. Panyalinan pump fakes a 3, steps in the paint for the short jumper. That doesn't fall. And out of bounds to Marin Catholic. Brooks-Yama going to take a seat. And Caden Sanum Jr. back in the game for Las Lomas. This is Joe Hammond, the leading scorer today for Marin Catholic. The leading scorer in this tournament for them. Here's Dibble trying a three. All the shots not falling right now for either side. Hammond gets the rebound. Missed shot inside, out of bounds to Las Lomas. So still nobody has scored here in the extra session. St. Joe's waiting to play next. They know they just went to overtime yesterday themselves. 2:05 left.
Yeah, they put the younger Hammond on Colin because of the foul trouble.
And now you got an offensive foul on Colby Cooley in the Knights. That goes as their 16th turnover of the game.
Yeah, Cooley's got to be smarter than that. You can't do that. Minute 54 left, tie ball game. Nobody's scored yet. Cooley was trying to get a screen for Colin, and he clearly extended his hands there.
Joe Hammond. Hammond has scored 9 of his 16 after halftime. He's got the basketball right now to his left. Steps in the paint, tried to scoop a pass to Dibble. Back to the point guard. Hammond to Dominic Hammond. His right-handed runner in the paint is good, and the freshman gets his first bucket of the game. The only point scored in this overtime, and Marin Catholic has the lead. 1:21 left. Panya Leanon swinging it outside.
Surprised Boucher doesn't go down in there.
Panya Leanon tries the lawn three. The Knights struggle on the offensive end as Hammond grabs the rebound. Ahead, blocked by Boucher as Pontes tried to go up with it. Las Lomas comes away, and Boucher is pushed on his way up the floor. Not a good foul there by Pontes, because Boucher is a terrific foul shooter, and he's going to go to the line for a chance to tie the game with 1:01 left.
And Boucher in the last set was standing at 30 feet watching Colin shoot a 27-footer. He's got to get down in there. He's the biggest kid on the floor, and he's one of the best scorers.
Boucher makes the first. Makes him 7 of 8 from the line in this game. He's got 24 points to lead everybody.
Yeah, he's balled out today.
And just like that, we're tied. 1 minute to go for Marin Catholic. Joe Hammond brings it up. St. Joseph Notre Dame plays Sacramento next. They're behind schedule. Here's Hammond in the paint. Stutter step, couldn't get the fall. Boucher, another rebound. He's got 11 of them, and he gets it picked. And then Dibble loses it out of bounds for the Wildcats.
Wow, what a turn of events. Dibble makes a great steal on Boucher and can't convert it. It was
game.
Showing some pressure here. They're gonna not really soft pressure, but now the younger Hammond on CP. CP's got to make sure that he takes care of the basketball here.
Again, there's only a second differential between the game clock and shot clock. Game clock right now at 23 seconds for Las Lomas as they try to go in front. 53-53. 15 seconds to go. Brooks-Yama to Boucher. Boucher trying to create something here. Steps into the foul line, and his jumper is good with the foul. Julian Boucher puts the Knights in front.
Yeah, he's a baller, man. He is. He did that last year for the Knights. Made a lot of clutch shots just like that.
And that's the difference right now for Las Lomas. He's got a free throw to try to make it a 3-point game. He has all 4 of the Knights' points in overtime. He's got 27 in the game, easily a game high.
Yeah, what a player. Just showed up this morning, ate his Wheaties, came to work, man. He's been balling.
And he makes the free throw. He's 9 of 10 from the line as well. And now Las Lomas calls a timeout so they can set up.
It's going to be tough, though. They put Boucher on Ryan. He's long, so it's going to be tough to get a shot off. Here we go.
It's Hammond getting fouled, and Las Lomas making sure that they don't get a 3-point look. They foul the point guard.
That's smart.
It will be 2 free throws for Joe Hammond with 6.5 seconds left.
Great call by the coach of the Knights. Put him on the line. Not a chance to tie here. That was awesome.
6 of 7 from the line in the game is Hammond. First one, that important one, and he missed it. I was thinking if he makes that one, now he's asking the coach, should I try to miss? And Mike Saya is going to call a timeout to further extend this game. Another intentionally. And he does, but he does not hit the rim.
No, you don't. That's not how you want to miss that shot. You want to kind of high bounce.
So now Los Lomas with the 3-point lead and the basketball.
Might just throw it the length of the court here.
Fauché looking to inbound. He finds Ponjalinon against that trap. He is grabbed, and he'll head to the other end. Ponjalinon had 2 free throws near the end of regulation with Los Lomas down 1, a chance to win the game for the Knights with 5 seconds left in regulation. He made 1 of 2, so that's what sent us to this overtime. And now he goes back to the line. He's a good foul shooter, 3 of 4 in this contest. He has scored 11 of his 15 points since halftime. He's got a chance to add to that total here. And he does, as he makes it a 2-possession game with that first foul shot and just 4.7 seconds left. And that should pretty much do it as Marin Catholic inbounds to Joe Hammond. The Wildcats are going to fall in overtime for the 2nd straight day as Hammond shot the buzzers off the mark, and Los Lomas wins it by the final score of 58-53.
Getting their first win, and they well